Hey guys, it's Matt Higgins. A long-standing debate amongst Star Wars fans is the preferred viewing order of the movies. A controversial order is called the Machete order. For those of you who are not familiar with the Machete order, it says that the best way to view the Star Wars movies is to view A New Hope, then Empire Strikes Back. However, before viewing Return of the Jedi, the viewer watches the prequel trilogy in episodic order. This is intended to have the viewer see the fall of Anakin in Revenge of the Sith right before seeing his redemption in Return of the Jedi. What makes the Machete order so controversial is that there is a strong belief by some that the Phantom Menace can be skipped entirely. They say that it is unnecessary, not adding any considerable contributions to the overall story. In this video, I'm going to explain why you can't skip the Phantom Menace in Machete order. I believe the best way to approach this is to imagine we are watching the movies for the first time and we are just beginning the prequel trilogy with Attack of the Clones. So let's see what we are missing as we watch. Alright, first, when we see Chancellor Palpatine meeting with the Jedi, my first question would be, who is this guy? Obviously he's important because he's sitting at a very large desk talking with several Jedi. Without watching The Phantom Menace, we don't properly get to meet Palpatine, nor see his brilliant scheming and rise to power. At the end of this meeting, Mace mentions Obi-Wan, and we next see Obi-Wan and Anakin in the elevator. As a first-time viewer, there would be several things that I wouldn't understand. How did Anakin meet Obi-Wan? How did he come to be part of the Jedi Order? If we meet Luke when he is not a Jedi, then it doesn't make sense that we meet Anakin as a Jedi. He hasn't seen Padme in 10 years. How did he meet her? Also, how did Obi-Wan and Anakin meet Jar Jar? The excitement in Jar Jar's voice seems to allude to shared experiences in the past. Next, when Anakin and Obi-Wan are standing by to watch the Senator later that night, Obi-Wan brings up Anakin's mother. While we would still understand that Anakin missed his mother, we would not see how important this relationship is to him without watching The Phantom Menace. Also, why doesn't he miss his father? This question would never get answered for a first-time viewer. When Obi-Wan mentions that he is concerned for Anakin, the prophecy is brought up. That's when Mace Windu mentions that Anakin is the prophesized chosen one. Now, why do they believe Anakin is the chosen one? And this question is answered in The Phantom Menace. Fast forward to when Anakin and Padme are on Naboo, they spend a lot of their time catching up on the past 10 years. You can see in the way that they talk to each other that they have feelings for one another. Without The Phantom Menace, we can't fully appreciate this relationship as two people who met when they were very young. In other words, the relationship doesn't mean as much without The Phantom Menace. Not long after, the relationship with his mother gets brought up again. They go to Tatooine and visit what's left of Watto's shop. If I were a first-time viewer, I would ask, who is this blue alien? Why is he talking to him? We don't know who Watto is, and unless we watch The Phantom Menace, we wouldn't know. Anakin is then pointed to the Lars homestead, where he runs into C-3PO. How does Anakin know C-3PO? It seems that he made him. Without The Phantom Menace, we can't appreciate how long Anakin has been gone from Tatooine. Finally, when Anakin goes off to find his mother, we again see that he cares for her. But again, without The Phantom Menace, we don't find the appreciation for this relationship. We don't truly see how much it means to him, and we don't see that his mother was everything to him. Without understanding these attachments, we can't understand how Palpatine manipulated them to turn Anakin to the dark side. Revenge of the Sith only perpetuates the problems that Attack of the Clones presents to the Machete order. The prophecy is brought up again, and Anakin's relationships are still a main focus of the film. However, at the end, when Obi-Wan is on the Tantive 3, Yoda brings up training he has for him. He mentions that Obi-Wan's old master has found the path to immortality. In astonishment, Obi-Wan says, Qui-Gon. Who is Qui-Gon? He was Obi-Wan's master, but that's all we know. A big part of storytelling is that it is better to show and not tell. When you skip the Phantom Menace, a lot of the important details are told to the viewer. Those details are meant to help remind viewers of important plot points from the Phantom Menace. So this may allow first-time viewers to see Attack of the Clones and not miss out on those plot details from the Phantom Menace, but it is told to the viewer and not shown. When the viewer is told these things, they understand the plot, but when the viewer is shown these things, they understand the story. So unless you want to miss out on the true value of Star Wars, you cannot skip the Phantom Menace no matter what viewing order. So that's about it, guys. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it, thumbs down if you didn't, and subscribe for more prequel related content, including lore, discussions, as well as anything canon about the prequel trilogy. Thanks, guys, and may the Force be with you always.